Check. Ooh, nice. Welcome to today's broadcast of the championship game of the YHH Squirtacular, the 8th annual affair here from the Super Rink in Blaine at the campus of the National Sports Center. Chaska Chan going for gold today, their first ever association shot at a YHH Squirtacular pair of skates. They'll take on the Thunder Bay Elks. Elks coming down from just north of the border today to take on their foes from Chaska Chan. The Elks have literally ran the gauntlet of big-time programs here in Minnesota. They beat Osseo Maple Grove Black. They beat Edina's top B1 team. They beat Rogers, an emerging program, and the defending champions. They beat Stillwater, and they beat the top team in the tournament from Osseo Maple Grove. They didn't have an easy route, and they've won it. They've come here, they won it. Their game this morning, 7-1 over Osseo Maple Grove White. Their top scorer is a defenseman, Kieran Lametti. He's got 10 points. Their second leading scorer is Levi Lucas with 7 points. They're led by Kevin Hoogstein. If the name sounds familiar to college hockey fans, he played on a national championship team for the University of North Dakota Fighting Sioux. His brother David, another Thunder Bay native, was an All-American at University of North Dakota and now living in Nashville. Coaches down there, his son, Christian. And over here on the Chaska Chan side, they'll be wearing black and cream with black breezers and black helmets. Their leading scorer is the tournament's leading scorer, Quinn Redding. 7 goals, 2 assists. Quinn knocked home the game-winning goal on a pretty snipe today to beat Stillwater Red in the semifinals. In overtime, they won. They tied the game with under a minute to go in the game and then won in overtime in dramatic fashion. Does Chaska Chan have what it's take to knock off the big boys from Thunder Bay? We'll go to the PA announcer, Todd Hauk, as he'll announce both the teams' starting lineups, and we'll get a national anthem from both countries, Canada and the U.S., and we'll be back here in just a minute for the puck drop here on Youth Hockey Hub.
2019 YHH Squirtacular, you are in for a gem of a game as we have the Squirt B Championship going on right now. The visitors from Chaska Chan will be taking on the home team from Thunder Bay. Once the boys get the biscuits picked up, we're going to get the starting line, so we'll get you going with a great hockey game. And girls! Thank you, boys. Appreciate it. All right, let's get started with our visitors from Chaska Chan, the Stormhawks. Starting goal, number 30, Mikey Parrington. At 1D, number 7, Gavin Schmid. His defense partner, number 6, Grayson Endries. At wing, number 13, Christian Greer. At the other wing, number 3, Logan Motzko. And at center, number 2, Kieran Kirch. And the remaining Stormhawks. They're coached by Matt Motzko and Jason Endries. Now the home team from Thunder Bay, the Elk, their 82s. In goal, number 30, Ryder O'Quinn. At defense, number 10, Kieran Lametti. At the other D, number 3, Cody Dennis. At one wing, number 5, Zachary Goodfellow. At the other wing, number 11, Noah Johnson. And center line, number 8, Kevin Poirier. And the remaining Elk 82s. They're coached by Kevin Hoogstein. And ladies and gentlemen, if you please rise if you're able. Remove any headgear as we honor both countries with the playing of both anthems.
windshield's getting dirty, just apply a little splash. When your windshield's full of grime, bugs, dirt, and snow, just use a little splash and be safe on the road. Splash, splash, splash. Apply a little splash. When your windshield's getting dirty, just apply a little splash. See safely on the road when you apply a little splash.
All right, we're ready for a puck drop here from the Blaine Super Rink. I'm Tony Scott. Thanks for tuning into this game. Chaska Chan and Thunder Bay. Quick shot. Oh, big save there by Harrington right out of the chute, 10 seconds in. Huge thanks to our sponsor, FVP Parts today, for bringing us today's game. Here comes Kurt. He'll take it wide. He's a speedster. Got the pink tape on his stick, feeding it in front. Saved by O'Quinn. Held in by Kurt. Has enough, holds the zone. Moscow chips it in. Here comes Lametti. Lametti with it. Races up. 10 points from the blue line. That's an impressive stat. Speaking of it's impressive, check this young woman out. Oh, she gets just hammered in the corner. That's Zoe Szalinski. She takes a body, gets back up, and now a penalty on the Elks. Trip there. The Stormhawks come out flying and put a man in the box. That's Levi Lucas. And the purple and white clad Elk 82s will go to the box. And that's Jurley, rings it around the boards, intercepted by Newbold. He dumps it in, steered away by Mikey Harrington. And the Elks go into kind of a trap in the neutral zone. Redding shoots, glove saved by O'Quinn. Lucas called for tripping at 10:31. If you hear a lot of screaming and hollering, our cameras are literally basically in the stands. It is pretty exciting, but you'll hear it, no question. Block shot there by the Elks. Lamotka banks one off the wall. Lametti chips one off the wall right back to his teammate. And the Elks press the zone shorthanded. Poirier with some pressure. Now bringing it out. Oh, big interception there by Lametti. Bringing it in is Endres. Endres stops, pops, hits a stick. Szalinski, Cole Szalinski taken away. Here comes Lametti. Lametti taken off the play. Now banks one off the side wall. There's a reason he's got 10 points. He's got some speed and skill. Feeds one in front, deflected, own goal shot. Oh, big save by Parrington. Now Copen. He's got a little space. Hunting him down is Lametti. Great defense there by the Elks. Lametti with a lot of time and space will bring it out. Nice move. Cuts through some traffic. Wide angle wrister goes wide. Caputo into the corner. Elks now full strength. Picking it up for Chaska Chan. This is Greer. His pass is intercepted in front. Chance for the Elks. Taken away. Motzko to Kurt. Kurt heads up play. Wide feet. Perfect pass. Shot. And a goal. Christian Greer goes 5-hole. And Chaska Chan takes a 1-0 lead. Nice pass by Kieran Kurt to set the table for Greer, and it's 1-0. There's Greer again.
Number 13, Christian Greer. Assisted by number 2, Kieran Kurt.
Now Kurt's going to go away for a Coleman. Zielinski gets the assist. And now Kurt will go to the box for a trip. We'll see if the Elk 82s can get on the board on the power play. I warned many viewers of Squared Hockey that the power play isn't necessarily a benefit. Now a little 2-on-1. Side door feed to Johnson. Hops off his skate into the corner. Szalinski. We'll call her name a bunch today. She's a talent without question. Lucas into the corner. Knocked off the puck. Picked up by Hoogstein. Taken away. Here comes Lucas back. Little 3-on-2. He'll take it wide. Lowers the shoulders. Got some options. Falls off his stick. Azanoff. In the corner. Battles. Tries to get in front. Picked up by Hoogstein. Now back after the turnover. Was Jurley. Good hustle there. Azanoff. Can't control it. 50 seconds to go on the power play. Endres pops it out to neutral. Lametti goes around one man. Brings it in. Newbold was offsides by a few centimeters. And we get a whistle with 41 to go on the power play. 6:41 to go in the first. Thunder Bay trailing Chaska Chan. 1-0. Nice pass. Szalinski to Azanoff. Wrist shot. Pad save. Covering is O'Quinn. Ryder O'Quinn, spelled R-Y-D-D-E-R. Looks more like Ritter to me. Pronounced Ryder. Like the name though. Back to the point, Szalinski. Wrister, that one's high. More like a field goal than a goal. In front. Szalinski, twin brother. Pops it out, is on the line. I didn't see it come out. Good wave off by the ref. Wrister, another one high. She's got the high part down. Held in by Redding. Nice little tape pass to Szalinski. Quick shot. Pad save. Glove save by O'Quinn. For those Thunder Bay fans hearing some duplication here, you got the twins, Zoe and Coleman Szalinski, our twins. Shot on, save. In front, chance. Good defensive play there by Prep. Held in Endres. Knocked down, in front, Copen. Gets it back. Lombardo can't control it. Out to center, Prep. Goes around a man, loses it. Now back to center. In center and knocked in by Chaska Chan. This is Szalinski to Copen. Copen, back feed to Endres. Endres holds the zone, nice play. Copen trying to set up a cycle play with Szalinski. Copen in front. Intercepted, back, shot. Trickles through traffic, almost like it had eyeballs. Caputo will chase it down. Like we're getting an icing on Thunder Bay. The other set of twins for Chaska Chan, Michael, a.k.a. Mikey Parrington, and Jonathan Parrington, both goaltenders from the same household. Thunder Bay pops it out. Icing will be waved off here. Chasing it down is Redding. He's knocked off the puck. Pops through some traffic. Cutting it through. Nice play. In front. Save. And covered by O'Quinn. Faceoff will come outside the zone. Szalinski. Intercepted. Bringing it in the zone. Zurkovic goes after it. Playing it down low. Picked up by Kurt. This kid has been so good this weekend for the Stormhawks. You look at his stats, they don't do it any justice. Here he is, Mr. Energy takes it by, past Lucas into the goalpost, and a hooking call will be called. The Chaska Chan fans asking for a little bit more, like a penalty shot maybe. Not sure that was a penalty shot worthy offense, but everybody, it's the beautiful part about America. I'm not sure what they have in Canada as far as free speech rights, but they have them here in the land of the free. On the draw, this is Ozurkovic. Lametti gets it. Short-handed, back in. Shoots one, that'll be waved off. Chasing it down. Schmid has some time. Ozurkovic takes it away. Oh, good effort there. Shoveling it towards the dish. And held in by Lametti. Good hustle by the Elk 82s. And now Jerley will bring it out as there's a big collision in the Chaska Chan zone. Here he comes. He's trouble. This is Lametti. A 2-on-1 transpires. Cuts in, slides it across, and off the stick of Backen. Great pass by Lametti. Try to get in front. It's loose. Good hustle there by Ozurkovic. And not much happening for the Stormhawks. And a big change in their best player. Lametti comes in all alone, fires a wrister, and a diving stop by Redding as he crashes into the board. Great hustle there. Both teams just laying it on the line. I think they can feel the energy from the crowd. It's been great here so far. Here's Szalinski. Shot. That one a little lower than her previous two. I think that one got deflected. Szalinski back out to center. Copen holds it in. Newbold. Great short-handed shift here for the Elk 82s. As they got a couple great chances and an icing. They should go short-handed more often. Huge shout out to our sponsor, FVP Parts. Just awesome to have a partner like that who can give us the ability to bring games to you here on Youth Hockey Hub. Their Splash Ice Melt won't be of much use right now because everything is icy here in the Twin Cities. -8 when we rolled into the rink this morning, and that's Fahrenheit for the Canadians. And I'm sure you're not going to give us any sympathy because I heard it was like -40 Fahrenheit up in the Northland. Fired in, offsides, not called. Looked like it was offsides. Here comes Motzko, coach's son. Brings it wide. Fed on net, steered away by O'Quinn, slapping at it. Is Prep. Now bringing it out. Bodnar takes it to his backhand, holds it, fires one towards the side of the net. Minute to go in the first. Chaska Chan leads this one. 1-0 on a Christian Greer goal early in the period. Here comes Greer now looking for his second tally. 1-on-4 as his line mates get a change. Jurley in the corner. Fires one in front. Deflected into the corner. Szalinski fires one. This one's tipped twice. Second time hit a skate and went just wide. The dreaded pucks to net working out. Get it to the net. Something good can happen. Icing waved off with 6 to go in the period. And that'll do it for the first frame here from Blaine. Chaska Chan leads this one 1-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds after a word from our sponsor, FVP Parts, here on Youth Hockey Hub.
What works? FVP Platinum batteries work. They're built to start, period. You know what works? FVP Stay Tuned works. Engine buildup doesn't stand a chance. FVP, reach for what works.
Splash, splash, apply a little splash. When your windshield's getting dirty, just apply a little splash. When your windshield's full of grime, bugs, dirt, and snow, just use a little splash and be safe on the road. Splash, 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 apply a little splash. When your windshield's getting dirty, just apply a little splash. See safely on the road when you apply a little splash.
We're back live here from the Blaine Super Rink on the campus of the National Sports Center. Both teams full strength. Here comes Szalinski. Great defensive play by Lucas. Lucas and Lametti both are defensemen, and they lead their team in scoring. Hookstein with a wrist shot. Headed some traffic. Fed in front. Knocked away shot. Big save. Mikey Parrington robbing Noah Johnson at the doorstep. .32 seconds in to the second period. After the game, we'll announce our tournament MVP, which is also sponsored by our sponsor, FVP Parts. Now Kurt brings it out, knocked off the puck. Ozurkovic takes it, cuts off. Motzko couldn't get back on side quick enough. And we get a whistle at 10:55 to go in the second. Still 1-0 in favor of Chaska Chan. Jurley on the draw with Bodnar. Jurley wins that one. Chipping it off the glass is Redding. Speaking of anomalies, the tournament's leading scorer, Quinn Redding's a defenseman as well. Shot, pad save by O'Quinn. Nice stop there by a prep. He gets out of traffic trouble quickly. Reading will run this one down. Backhands it to Azanov. He's knocked off the play. Reading slaps one around. Yep, good call there. No such thing as a slap shot in squirt hockey, and he wound up on that one. And it's the penalty. There's no penalty for doing it. It's just the play is called dead and face off. I'm not sure if it's nearest dot or like a high sticking infraction where it's moved all the way to the defensive zone of the infracting team. That one's intercepted. Ramatka with it. Busts into his backhand. Shot wide. Good defensive help from Lucas to get back. Good fellow. Pops one into the zone. Gets it back. Loses it. That one goes off Lucas's stick to Hoogstein. Firing it in. Holding the zone. Intercepted by Endres. Called his name a bunch last night. And you'll see what he'll do. He'll bring it out himself, carry it, make a nice feed. Little 2-on-1. Szalinski open. Firing it instead was Copen. Now Goodfellow. Quick feed through the skates of Johnson. Onto the stick of Endres. Endres centers it to Szalinski to Copen. Copen fires. Knocked off the puck. Lucas, nice little feed there. Through the skates. Now Goodfellow. Loses it to Reading. This one comes all the way out. Greer takes it wide. Shot off the side of the net. Tries to get it in front. Good defensive play there by Lemeti. To Ozurkovic. Ozurkovic gets tied up in the top of the zone. That's through Szalinski to Kurt. Kurt gets it back. In front. Knocked away, back in. Bring it back, Ozurkovic. Gets it back. Nice little feed. Taking it wide. Wrist shot. Covered by Parrington. That was a wrister by Backen. And we get a whistle, 7:39 to go. And the Mahtomedi Zephyrs doing their warm-up here as they prep for the Squirt 8 Championship. Will come up right after this one. What a shot from Lemeti and a glove save by Parrington. I'd like to dispel any rumors that this team from Thunder Bay is mislabeled. We'll talk about that for just a second. Prep with a wrister, goes over the nets. Back to the point, Lemeti holds it, nice little fake. Quick shot, tipped. High stick was going to be called on the Elk 82s, and they do call it. So in Thunder Bay, they have AAA, AA, single A, they classified AAA, AA, single A. And this is a AA team. This is a second team. Just like in Minnesota, we have a A, a B, and a C. And I think some fans from a team that lost to Thunder Bay saw their title as AA and thought it was a Minnesota AA type of situation. And I thought they might have been playing down. That's not the case. We did extensive research on this team, and we knew they'd be an upper end team, and they proved to be. Caputo back in, knocked out. Nice defensive play there. Bringing it in is Lucas. He storms on his forehand. Feeds it to his backhand. Shot! And a save by Parrington. Feeding it in front. Poked away, covering is Parrington. On the face-off. Feeding it out. And it goes wide of the net, and that would make it an icing call with 6:01 to go. We're 1 second away from the official halfway point of the game. Still only one goal scored. And it was by Christian Greer. He beat Ryder O'Quinn 5-hole early in the game. One of the first shots on goal. Lucas, wrist shot, goes wide. Thunder Bay has seemed to have found their skates, for lack of a better term. A little bit more comfortable. They've caught up to the speed and physicality. And you'll see Lucas and Lametti a little bit more comfortable now, making some rushes, causing some trouble, and now they're causing their trouble to themselves. Intercepted, taken off. And now out of the zone by Szalinski. Good fellow. Szalinski feeds it to Colleran. Out to center. Szalinski crosses the line on his backhand, tries to get it back to his forehand, and it was taken away. Poirier with it. Takes it wide. Gets around the defender, but cut off by Copen. Copen storms through the competition. Holt tries to get out, can't. Shot by Hookstein wide. Sweeping it out, picked up by Prep. Prep now with a wrister. Knocked down. And carrying the play some more is this Thunder Bay Elk 82 team. Endres makes a play. Ramatka can't control it. Zerkovic to Bakken. Looks like Bakken, sorry. Bakken dumps in, and we get an offsides with 4:09 to go. Still clinging to a 1-0 lead, the Chaska Chan Gold Stormhawks. Always great to have a legendary name like the Hooksteins here. We had David Hookstein, who lived in Minneapolis, lived in Edina for years and years, coaching at the youth level, since moved to Nashville. Kurt in front, knocked away. Ringing it around to Caputo. Caputo back to the point. Tipped. In front, Motzko. Digging for gold. Can't quite get it. Pops it out, held in by Redding. Redding with a wrister. That hits a stick and goes into the netting. With 3:32, both teams starting to get some grade A scoring opportunities. Quinn Redding. Almost looks easy. Schmid, another wrister, that's blocked. Poirier's got a little mini break here. Endres cuts him off, good defensive play. It's still in front, backhander. Goes into the corner, Endres helping out big time. DeMars holds the zone. Dennis, sorry. I got two DeMars in the next game. Backdoor feed by Poirier. Good fellow. Battling. Ringing it back to the point to Dennis. Dennis sliding it across. Nice play there. Lametti Shot, knocked down, bobbling it in front. It's loose. Good defensive play by the Stormhawks just to get it in the corner, out of trouble's way. Goodfellow tries to sweep it in front, fans on it. Now Schmid does his job in the corner. Good break out there. Simple little short pass. All you need, that's gonna be offside on Goodfellow. Just want to say good fella every time just because of the movie Goodfellas. But I need to finish off the word as Goodfellow. Speaking of finishing off the word, here's Kellen Ozurkovic on the draw for the Elk 82s. Little collision there. Now Reading will chase this one down. Good battling going on between teams. Here's another one right down on the far wall near the hash mark. Ozurkovic and Newbold can't out-battle this one. This is Zoe Szalinski. Great battle there. She just shrugs off a forechecker and gets it out of the zone. Ozurkovic uses his speed, puts it on the tape of Backen. He can't control it. Szalinski will chase it down into her own zone to feeds it to Kopen. Intercepted by Hoogstein. Hoogstein goes wide with it. It's intercepted. Picked up by Lucas. And Bodnar, icing waved off. Chasing it down is Caputo. Things are heating up here. Szalinski slips and falls. Kopen with a wrist shot and a save by Ryder O'Quinn with 59 seconds to go. In the second period, can Chaska Chan eke out just a victory on one goal? Bodnar goes down, firing it in by Graham Tenninen. Into the zone it goes. In the zone. Back out, 10-inch shot, deflected, and goes just wide. Tenninen, good defensive play there, feeds it in, picked off by Greer. Greer holds it, tries to find a man, defended nicely in front, Kurt Rister. Saved by O'Quinn. Schmid holds the zone, and that'll do it for the first period. Second period. We'll be back after 60 seconds after a word from our sponsor, FVP Parts, the sponsor for today's tournament MVP. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
You know what works? FVP Platinum batteries work. They're built to start, period. You know what works? FVP Stay Tuned works. Engine buildup doesn't stand a chance. FVP. Reach for what works.
Apply a little splash when your windshield's getting dirty. Just apply a little splash when your windshield's full of grime, bugs, dirt, and snow. Just use a little splash and be safe on the road. Splash, splash, splash. Apply a little splash when your windshield's getting dirty. Just apply a little splash. See safely on the road when you apply a little splash.
We're back live for the third period here from the Blaine Super Rink. Oh, chance for Johnson on an errant pass from Reading. That opportunity was stopped. Speaking of stopping, there's a big save by O'Quinn. Those are a little bit harder than you think. Those long rink wides give goalies fits. In front, Jurley with a wrister. Slips it, turns into a pass, rebound, goal! Ryan Colleran scores on the rebound. It all started when Jurley misfired on a wrist shot, and it slid past the defender right on the stick at Colleran. He fires, gets his own rebound into the net, and it's 2-2, 2-0. I guess that Jurley gets the assist here.
12, Ryan Colleran.
Here's a chance for Lucas. Shot!
And number 14, Ryan Girelli. Time to goal, 11:25.
Azanov gets credit for this.
From Azanov and Girelli at 11:25.
Jurley gets the assist. And a big save right after the goal. Those are backbreakers. You go down 2-0, you come back with a breakaway, and you can't convert it. Mentally, 9 and 10-year-old kids have a harder time recovering. Maybe it's the adults have a harder time recovering from a big play opportunity like that. Here comes Szalinski. Shot. Down below the net, feeding it in front, back to the point. Redding, he's got a cannon. Shot, glove save by O'Quinn. 10:13 to go in the game. We'll have a short trophy presentation after the game. We'll hand out the championship trophy, the runner-up trophy, and our tournament MVP. We'll also say a few kind words about some players that caught our eye. Here's Caputo. Caputo, great defensive play there. Prep holds the zone. Makes a move, shot, deflected, into the corner. Lombardo's pass, knocked down, held in by Tenninen. Kurt with a nice move. He'll take it wide. Goes to his backhander. Rings it around, and all the way out. There's Redding, nice play there to Bodnar. Bodnar crosses the line. Stopping it. Szalinski pops it off the wall. Out of the zone. Lametti can't control it. He'll fish back into his own zone, collect it. Find Johnson. Johnson's got a little mini 2-on-2. Tries to feed it cross ice, picked off by Endries. Endries, pass misfires. And that's gonna be icing, barely. 8:31 to go in the game. Chaska Chan holds a 2-0 lead with 8:31 to go. A huge shout out to FBP Parts. I had my first FBP experience. A friend of mine came up to me just recently and said, yeah, my battery died. And I went in and picked out a battery, and I remembered your FVP stuff, and I bought an FVP battery. Goal! Lucas scores from the point, and he powers the Elks back into this game. Getting pucks to net. Levi Lucas energizes the Elks. Johnson fires one to the net. The shot after a goal, let it is the hardest one for a goalie sometimes. And that one was supersized difficult because it bounced at him like 3 different directions. Great save there by Mikey Parrington. Back to the point, Tenninen, shot. Getting it down low. Szalinski wins the battle, wins another battle. Tenninen fires this one in, offside by 25 feet. Back to Szalinski. She spins out. Gets one to Redding. What a deep pair that is. Picked up by Ozurkovic. Picked up by Newbold. Back to Zurkovic. Can't control it. Now Kopen feeds to Szalinski. Shot on. Covering it up. Referee doesn't blow the whistle even though he's required to by USA Hockey rules. It's kind of his unwritten rule. Refs won't blow a whistle on an unabated shot. He can freeze the puck. The only player who can freeze the puck is the goaltender. Bringing it out. This is Ramatka taken away by Lametti. Lametti crosses line. He's got a lot of time and space. Fires! That was going wide. Parrington got his glove on it. Into his own zone. Goes Lombardo. Is it out? Motzko offsides by a hair. We get a whistle with 6:44 to go. Time to start chewing on those fingernails, Chaska Chan fans and Thunder Bay fans. Lametti, he'll see some ice time the last couple minutes, I'm guessing. Cuts through, weaves through a couple players. Got it still. Good balance, holds on to it. Feeds it back to the point. Wrist shot high, deflected wide though. Now held in by Dennis. Kurt can't control it. Lametti gets it. He'll scoot through some traffic. He's got a one-on-one. He'll take it wide. Good defensive play by Andres. Quick wrist shot, rebound. It's loose. Diving for it. Oh, it goes on net. And diving, great save there by Schmid. Wow. We'll remember that play with 5:55 to go in the game. Schmid down on his back. Saves the day. Lucas cutting through. Hooked a bit by Kurt. No call. Fired. Pat saved. Literally kicking it out was Parrington. Lucas again. Wrist shot. Kicked into the corner by Andres. Fed in front. Picked up by Andres, but not out. Lucas has another gun. Shoots at it. Back and forth. Nice pass. Right onto the stick of Lametti. He fires one. Deflected into the net. Kieran Lametti goes top shelf. And the Elks tie the score with 5:18 to go. Wow. I'm not sure that was deflected or not by one of the Chaska Chan defenders. Nonetheless, without the assistance of slow-mo replay, we'll go with a direct goal by Kieran Lametti, and the score is tied 2-2. 5:10 to go in the game. Szalinski, a fearsome warrior.
Scoring for Thunder Bay, number 10, Kieran Lametti. Assisted by number 2, Levi Lucas. Time to goal, 5:18. Lametti from Lucas at 5:18.
Here she goes. What'd I just say? Takes it wide. Fires. Misfired that one just a hair wide. Chasing it down is Lucas. Lucas up the far side. Takes it wide. Past Schmidt. Tries to get by Szalinski. Can't. Fires it wide. And here come the Stormhawks back. Jurley loses it. Azanoff by his side. Takes it. This game getting a very, very similar feel to the other semifinal game between Stillwater and Chaska Chan. Just tight, exciting, drama, or under 4 to go. Endries picked off by Zurkovic, feeding it in front, picked up by Tenninen. He fires one, deflected in front. Backing. Looks like Chaska Chan's fading just a bit as far as energy is concerned. And obviously after giving up 2 goals, it takes a little bit out of your mental, but you never know. It turns quickly in this game. Baratka, wide feed. Good defensive play there by Tenninen. Now boys are battling. Zurkovic, Kolpin now makes a move. He's knocked off the puck. Newbold feeding it through. Szalinski, chance there. She loses it, but gets it back on a dump in. Lametti, he's trouble. Heads up. Get him, get him. You can hear all the Chaska fans saying, get him, he's tough. Feeds it in front, back door. Bodnar couldn't get his stick on it. Good pinch there by Lucas. Or Dennis, excuse me, on the hash mark. Lombardo fires one off the side of the net. 2:30 to go in the game. Will we play overtime? Feeding it out. Ramatka going for the slide through. Couldn't get it past the defender. Lombardo now takes it wide. He fires one, knocked down by Szalinski. She gets drilled with a wrist shot. She looks to be okay. Lucas swings it back, takes it wide, goes down. And now the Thunder Bay fans asking for a little love from the refs. I like it, no call. Let the kids play it out. Only if there's a goal scoring opportunity should you be calling a penalty this late in the game. And I'm sorry, blue line trips and falls are not goal scoring opportunities. Neutral zone stuff, anything right in front of the net that takes away a goal. Minute 49 to go. Can we end this thing in regulation? Back to the point. Shot deflected nicely. Johnson out-muscled by Endries. Colleran knocks one off the wall. This one's going to go for icing with 1:30. Can Thunder Bay do the same thing with a 3-goal comeback? Ramatka tries to get by the defense. Nice play by Lucas. Now bringing it back are the Elks. Crossing the line. Quick wrister there by Goodfellow. Picked off by Lametti. Lametti gets it. And you hear the groans from the Chaska Chan fans every time he gets the puck. Shot by Lametti goes just wide, holding in his prep. 1 minute to go. Schmidt brings it out. Sliding it out, held in. Nice play by Schmidt. Shot on, steered. Lametti will take it. Feeds Johnson. Johnson looking to get it wide. Intercepted by Endres. Endres battles with Zurkovic. Picked up by Kolpin. Can Kolpin make a big play? He had a couple last night. He's wide. He goes front. Shot. Knocked away. Picked up. 27 to go. 2-on-2. Newbold is wide. Nice little feed. Shot in front. Tip. Great save by Parrington with 18 to go. Lucas holds it in. Now Szalinski with 10 seconds to go. Crossing it in. This will do it. We will have overtime. 5 to go in the game. Lucas will try one last, and it won't amount to a goal. And we will play overtime. 4-on-4 for 5 minutes running time. The second overtime in as many hours for the Chaska Chan Golds. They won earlier today when Quinn Redding lit the lamp to beat Stillwater. Can they do it again?
If still tied after the overtime, there will be a 3-player shootout. If still tied after 3 players, there will be a sudden death shootout. Each player on a team has to shoot before you can shoot twice.
Thank you, PA announcer Cole Youngworth, for that explanation. We'll be in running time, and I can predict very few things correct, but the second the first whistle blows, someone will scream that the clock is running. I will predict that. It's 100% guaranteed. Clock, clock, clock. We need to run the clock because there's another game behind it. And probably a renter of the ice behind this group. Well, what a wonderful performance from both teams. Congratulations to them for the things that they've learned here today. They would switch sides. They're not going to make them switch sides, but nonetheless, not the end of the world. Bodnar with Lametti and Prep and Caputo. Here comes Prep. Gets it to the main man, Lametti. Lametti feeds Bodnar, quick shot. Knocked down. Szalinski and Schmid. Schmid taken away by Caputo. 4-on-4, there's gonna be some more ice, but not like 3-on-3 crazy. But this kid will get a lot more ice. That's Lametti, Kieran Lametti. Feeding it across, here he goes. Good defensive play by Endries. Caputo cuts through, loses it as he crosses the blue line. 4:20 to go. Caputo gets it back, feeds it across. Here's Lucas with a wrist shot. That's a cannon. Wow. That was man-sized. And a big save by Parrington as the clock ticks. Face-off won by Chaska Chan. Here comes Zoe Szalinski. Go, Zoe, go. You can hear him chant. That's offside. And the crowd is just batty here. And now the Chaska Chan fans here cheering on their teammates. Both the B's and the A's vying for the skates. It's our trophy. Cutting through. They won't call penalties in overtime. You can scream all you want. They're not going to call it, especially on the blue line. Fed in front. Here comes Backen. Held in nicely by Redding. Overtime hero this morning. Can he do it twice? Here comes Lucas. Levi Lucas. Crosses the line. Good defensive play by Szalinski. She'll see a lot of minutes here. She crosses the line. Oh, good defensive play by Newbold. Lametti tries to keep it in, can't. Shipping it up his Prep to Bodnar. Bodnar takes it to his forehand with a wrister. Blocked by guess who? Zoe Szalinski. Prep to Lametti. Can't see the defender coming. Whoa, Hasanov had a potential steal it and go all the way for a breakaway. picked off. Newbold tries to cut through a couple. Bodnar now. Goes round and round, holds it. Tries to get it to Lametti. Here, you can have it. I don't want it. You take it, Kieran. Here's Prep. Minute 52 to go. Prep, nice little spin out move there. Goes long with a pass, misfires. Endries slides it back to Schmid. Schmid to Greer, taken away. Here comes Lametti back. Cutting in, takes it away. Good defensive play by Endries. Endries defending Lametti well. Good fellow with a shot. Pad save. Covering is Parrington with a minute 20 to go in the game in overtime. And the clock continues to tick. We'll be at about 1:05 when the puck drops. And now they stop the clock. I don't know why they've we've called a timeout. Thunder Bay calls a timeout. Can you handle it? No one wants a shootout, especially this voice. Nothing worse than playing 6 full games, an overtime, and then having to end it in what most would consider an exhibition. It's like penalty kicks in soccer. Shouldn't be ended that way. But in the interest of time and fairness, it must be done. We've had a couple in our 9 years of tournaments, and I think I can name them both. That stands out as not a good finish, in my opinion, of a tournament. It's no way to finish a tournament. Let's see if we can get a finish here with a minute 10 to go. Clock running. Lametti with a wrist shot. In front. Caputo with a chance, lost his balance. Feeds it back to the point. Lucas looking to feed it. Taken away by Motzko. That one crosses the line. That's going to be offside. Under a minute to go. And I hate to jinx it, but looks like every whistle, about 15 seconds bleeds off the clock, and the chance for a real goal diminish each time. Caputo, Bodnar taken away. Here's Redding. He did it once. Can he do it again? Cuts in, takes it wide. Good defensive play by Lucas. Redding with it again. Cutting through. He's got it. Oh, he loses it the last second. Now Lucas, he can do it. He's got it. He and Lametti. Feeds it across. Wrist shot. Pad. Saved by Parrington with 15 to go. All chips in for Thunder Bay at this point. Oh! Caputo was wide open in front. 7 to go in the game. Nice move by Bodnar. Tries to feed it in front. Stopping is Szalinski. And that'll do it for overtime. We will have a shootout. And the goalie parents now have no fingernails left as they face the unenviable task of the camera right at their son playing goaltender in a game for all the marbles. What a game. Thank you to our sponsor, FVP Parts. We'll announce our FVP MVP following the game. Get a picture with the championship team as well as the tournament MVP. After the tournament, probably Wednesday, we'll announce our all-tournament team as well as unveil our tournament video. which is always a fun video. And Coach Kevin Hoogstein, he'll come right at Chaska Chan with his best player, Kieran Lametti, in the shootout. I think I'm just as nervous as the parents and players. Here's Lametti. Goes to his backhand shot. Goal save by Parrington. A little Kid Rock came on the radio right before the song. Wow, I've never heard that one before. Kid Rock must be the music of choice for Mikey Parrington. Oh, look at this. Quinn Redding, their top player, just going right at it. Walks in, shoots, scores. Quinn Redding scores the first goal. And in the first inning, Chaska Chan leads 1-0. We'll go to the second inning of shooters. This is Levi Lucas. Lucas starts to his backhand side. Shot, fake, save! Mikey Parrington. And right here, Zoe Szalinski can finish it off, and you can see the excitement. These Chaska Chan parents are going bonkers. They can taste it. Can Szalinski win it right here? I guess she shoots it, loses it temporarily, goes back, shot, goal. There it is. Zoe Szalinski wins it for Chaska Chan. And she's our tournament MVP. Congratulations, Zoe, on an outstanding tournament. Congratulations to the Elks 82 for their great work. Thank you for coming to the Twin Cities. Thank you to FVP for their sponsorship. We'll be back in just a minute with our trophy presentation.
Thank you very much. What a great game by both teams today. What an outstanding effort by both teams. Huge round of applause for both teams. Before we hand out a couple trophies, I'd like to say a few words of thank you for the team managers and the coaches for both teams. They put a ton of effort into making sure all of this takes place. The teams get here on time.
spending time with their kids and training them on being better boys and girls and athletes. Huge round of applause to the coaches for their hard work. Before we hand out the championship and runner-up trophies, I'd like to just say a couple words about a few players on each side of the ice. First from Thunder Bay, Kieran Lametti and Levi Lucas. You guys were outstanding today. What a wonderful display of hockey. Ryder Quinn had an unbelievable tournament today, a tournament weekend. Great job, Ryder, on a great tournament as well. On the Chaska side, I broadcasted 2 of their games, so I got to know them quite a bit. Just about every kid makes a contribution on this team. There isn't one top and one bottom. They're all about the same. What a great effort by them. It's just an amazing group. You got the 2 goalies that are twins but don't look anything alike, first of all. They played great this weekend. Their defensive core, the leading scorer for them, Quinn Redding, was awesome. This weekend had a great tournament. Up front, they got a lot of great goal scorers. Christian Burr had a great tournament as well. Our tournament MVP is a little bit different, okay? Normally it's the forwards, the person who gets all the goals, but this one didn't even have a lot of points, but she was by far the best player on the ice today. The forwards are lucky. Go, please come forward to get a trophy. Shout out to the people from Thunder Bay, all the people watching, and the parents and the kids. It's awesome having a team from Canada, awesome having a team from Thunder Bay come down here and be in our event. Please come forward and receive your second place trophy. And now will the captains or the team's chosen players from Chaska, please come forward to get the championship trophy.